Hi, today let's talk about fortune telling, tarot readings, runes readings, and things like that, and the predictions that fortune tellers give you. Can you believe them or not? All people are naturally very curious, and we all want to know in advance how the situation will develop. We want to know in advance if we'll be happy with a certain person. We want to know what the person thinks about us, what they feel. We want to know if the job we have chosen will be good for us. And we want to know what will happen in the future. And for this reason, people often turn to fortune tellers' predictions. And now this market is highly developed. There are many tarot readers, people who read runes, who simply spread out various cards. They have many clients because people are very curious. But not everything is that simple with the predictions that fortune tellers give us. To be honest with you, I've had my own personal experience with fortune telling, and the results were very interesting for me. It didn't always come true what they said, but I found out a very interesting connection. And after, when I started working with mind power and studying the predictions that people get, by observing these people, I realized what the trick was. And I'd like to share this trick today with you. So why do we turn to fortune telling? Because we believe that there's a certain destiny, a determined situation that is as if the future already exists and there's a certain plan for our lives. That's why we go to fortune tellers and ask, when will I get married? How many children will I have? With full confidence that everything is already decided. But my dears, we work with mind power and we have long known that we are the creators of our own lives. And if we do not have 3 children in our destiny, we can visualize our dreams so that these 3 children really come to us. And really, life proves that people's most unbelievable wishes come true. But at the same time, it's difficult not to believe fortune tellers because, well, real predictions come true. You really come to the person and he reads all your past, understands, and sees some events about you that no one knows about. There are well-known personalities such as Van Gogh who really predicted actual events in life, and it's very difficult not to believe them. And to be honest, I also believe psychics, I also believe fortune tellers. But there is a huge difference when a person is psychic and he reads you, and the reading of your actual future. In this video, I want to talk to you about this contradiction, and once and for all solve the mystery of how it happens and why some predictions come true and others don't. Make sure to watch this video till the end because at the end I'll share with you my best tip about how I go to fortune tellers and why I do it. But before we move on, take a look at the top right corner. Here you'll find the link to my free online masterclass. It's a free masterclass where you can learn how to stop going to fortune tellers and improve your love life. If at the moment the man you love doesn't really love you back or left you and you want to know what awaits you with him, try to create this life on your own. Make sure that you have love. And I'll tell you how to do it at my free online masterclass. Go ahead and sign up. If you don't see the link here, open the description and you will find it there. So, every single event in our lives happens first in our subconscious. When I teach my students how to work with mind power, with the law of attraction, we always use the following terms. When we start to visualize, when we articulate our wish, when we start to imagine our desired future, this future, the moment we wish it, it is being created in the subtle world. That is, it is created on the level of our subconscious, but it takes quite a while before it gets manifested, and we can actually see it. Sigmund Freud said we meet only those who already exist in our subconscious. Freud meant that we are attracted to people who match our vibrations, so according to the law of attraction, we only meet people who match these vibrations. For example, if in your subconscious mind, in your subtle world, there's an image of a man who's very rude and not gentle, well, for example, then most likely in real life you will meet those men who will be rude and not gentle. And when we work with mind power, we change it all. We create new images first in the mind in the subtle world, then they are manifested in the physical world. It's the same with everything else. The things that appear in our lives already match our internal energy field, which is controlled by our subconscious. The world around us is a projection, a material manifestation of our psyche. We manifest the events of our lives continuously. At this very second, you are creating events that you will be experiencing in the near future. Your mind doesn't notice it, but it's true. And fortune tellers, psychics, I have great respect for all these people because they can read their clients, right? And when you come to a good psychic, they always read your vibrations, and they can actually see what's going on in your subtle world. So if you've been visualizing a beautiful wedding for 2 weeks before, and when you come to a fortune teller, most likely she will tell you that, oh, you will get married soon, I can see your wedding. Fortune tellers are able to pick up all the signals of your subconscious mind. If we take the mind as a receiver, then this receiver is more sensitive for them from birth and can tune in not only to their own frequency but also to the frequency of those around them. And that's how the fortune tellers can read what vibrations you are sending out to the universe right now and what it all leads to. And only on the basis of this they make predictions. That is why fortune tellers, good psychics, are often right. If you came to them in a bad mood, and before that you've been worrying for a week or a month, or you were afraid of some event happening, maybe that you were going to break up with someone, then the fortune teller sees your condition and tells you that you have an obstacle on the way to your goal, or maybe you'll get something bad. Basically, she'll be right, because you will manifest the reality you don't want with your negative emotions and fears. But luckily nowadays there are very good psychics, fortune tellers, and they will always tell you that yes, this is the tendency right now. And for example, some bad event may happen in the future. For example, the relationship with the person you love will not work out and you will not be with them. But they will also tell you that your destiny is in your hands. If now on the subconscious level, on the level of the subtle world, you can work with mind power with the help of practices, and you can create a situation in which you will be happy in this relationship. You can outgrow yourself and start thinking positive thoughts instead of negative thoughts. Then this situation can radically change. As promised, I'm gonna tell you about the trick that I use myself. I also go to psychics, people who read me and read my subtle world. And it's actually interesting for me to go to them. Why? Because I can check on what level my subconscious mind is. And if a psychic tells me, when I ask him a question about a specific situation, and he tells me that some negative situation is going to happen, maybe something bad is ahead, then I say, aha, I have not visualized properly, so I still have fears and doubts, and now I need to work more with visualizations with the right emotions and vibrations to create the situation I need at the level of the subtle world. That is, the fortune teller's predictions are not what condemns you to be in this predicted future, but they're simply a clue to you, telling if you are going there and if you are tuning your subconscious correctly. Do you want to know how to tune your subconscious mind so that you can have a happy personal life if it's not going well right now? Then I want to invite you to join my free online masterclass on restoring the relationship with your loved one, whether a man or a woman. We're gonna talk about how to create a world for yourself on a subtle level in which your loved one loves you back and wants to be with you. Even if things are very bad right now, you'll be able to change everything with your mind power. You will learn how to do this and what practices to use at my masterclass. Stay tuned and see you later.